everybody, Jen here from Roger Williams Park Zoo. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Zoo School. Today you're in for a special treat because in just a minute you're going to go check out the inside of our vet hospital. It's really important that we keep our animals nice and healthy here, and at Zoo School you've been learning a lot about that, which is awesome. Thanks for joining us. In just a minute I'm going to open this door. You're going to step inside. And because we're practicing social distancing here at the zoo, just like you are at home, I'm going to wait outside and I'll see you when you get back.
My name is Dr. Kim. I'm one of the veterinarians who works at Roger Williams Park Zoo. Today we're going to take a tour of the zoo so you can see some of the behind the scenes action. So follow me. So this is our pharmacy counter. Just like for people, animals sometimes need medications. And our keepers can come and pick up medications for their animals right on this counter, or sometimes we deliver them directly to the animal. This space down this hallway is our quarantine wing, and it's really important that we make sure animals are healthy and don't have any parasites or diseases before we allow them into our zoo collection. So in this space we have animals that stay here for varying periods of time while we make sure they are get their normal checkups and are healthy and ready to go. Okay. Here at Roger Williams Park Zoo, we are also affected by the current coronavirus pandemic, and we are taking a lot of precautions to make sure that our staff and our animals all stay healthy. So a few of the precautions we're taking is we are limiting our medical procedures to only things that are time sensitive or for animals that are sick or have ongoing medical needs. So all kind of the routine checkups we are delaying until it is more safe to work around and be in close contact with a lot of the staff. So the other thing that we're doing is we have split our veterinary department into two teams. So we're lucky enough to have 2 veterinarians and 2 technicians. So we work on different schedules so that we never overlap at the same time. That is definitely different from our normal operating procedure where we often are all 4 of us here at the same time. So in addition to all those things, we're just making sure that if any of our staff members are not feeling well, they stay at home, don't come to work, just like the recommendations that everybody else has, and only essential employees are coming into the zoo to work. For example, the medical team to provide veterinary care for all of our animals is essential. These guys definitely need to keep up on getting checkups when it's medically necessary during this time. Alright, so this area is our hospital treatment room. So if you guys want to follow me, this is the main treatment space. We have one of our patients right here recovering, and our vet tech, Abby. And we are, again, doing a limited amount of procedures in the hospital right now to limit our exposure to other people and to limit our animals' exposure to us. We are able to do exams and treatments out in this main area. On this side we have a surgery suite, so if any animal is in need of surgery, right now we would not be doing anything elective, it would be emergencies only. But this area can be used for surgery and also to house some of our sick animals. Currently nobody's living in here, everybody's feeling pretty good, which is great. This area here is our radiology or x-ray room. We're able to take x-rays of our patients, and then this unit here lets us take x-rays of their teeth because dental health is really important for our animals, just like it is in people. Over here, you can see we have a laboratory. This laboratory lets us run different medical samples like routine blood work. We check all of our animals for any internal parasites and treat them, and that's just to help keep them healthy. And then if you want to come this way, we have the other side of the pharmacy. You guys saw the pickup counter before, but the pharmacy has all of the medications that we might need on a day-to-day basis to keep our animals healthy and either treat or prevent some diseases. So, for those of you who might be interested in becoming a zoo veterinarian, there's a few things that you need to do now. One is to really like school. So to be a veterinarian of any kind, it requires at least 8 years of schooling after you graduate high school. So 4 years of undergraduate usually, and you get a degree in some type of the biological sciences, and then 4 years of veterinary school. To be a zoo veterinarian, you even get a little bit more training beyond that. It's usually recommended that you do a specialty internship where you get more hands-on experience with zoo animals. And then I did a residency program, which was 3 years in Chicago. And that just gave me even more exposure and training in all of these really cool species that we see at the zoo.
Hi guys, my name is Abby. I am a veterinary technician here at the zoo. I work in the veterinary hospital. So that's basically a nurse for the animals here. I work with our doctors. We have 2 veterinary technicians and 2 doctors that work here. So I, right now, as our teams are split, am working solely with Dr. Kim, who you'll also see in this video. And so I do all kinds of stuff here, from blood work. I look at a lot of poop samples to check for parasites. I help take care of the animals that are in the hospital for treatment or here for quarantine. I take radiographs, I perform anesthesia. I do a lot of different things, so you never know what your day is going to be like when you're an animal nurse at a zoo. So if anyone is interested in becoming a veterinary technician, either in a small animal practice, a large animal practice, or an exotic practice, or someplace like a zoo, there are lots of accredited veterinary technician programs that you can go to. Some are 2-year programs, some are 4-year programs. So you've got to study hard and do a good job in all of your science classes and your math classes and even your writing classes, because we have to do medical records. And then once you go to your veterinary technician program, there's just a national exam you have to take. And once you pass that, you will become a licensed, credentialed, or registered veterinary technician, depending on what state you work in.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. We really hope that you enjoyed your visit to our vet hospital and meeting Dr. Kim and Abby, who are 2 amazing animal care professionals that spend their time here at the zoo, even when we're shut down, taking care of our animals. We have 4 full-time veterinary staff members, so big shout out to Dr. Mike and Bonnie as well. If you have any interest in a career working at the zoo, we'd love to hear from you. You can always email your questions or comments to us, info@rwpzoo.org, and we're happy to give you any advice. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.